Dame Judi Dench, the epitome of British theatrical elegance with a career spanning 7 decades of Shakespearean gravitas and cinematic triumphs, has once again positioned herself as a voice of unwavering loyalty in the turbulent seas of Hollywood scandal. Her recent defense of Kevin Spacey, the once unassailable star of House of Cards and The Usual Suspects, comes at a precarious juncture, as Spacey braces for a civil sexual assault trial in London's High Court next October, facing claims from 3 men alleging assaults between 2000 and 2013. Dench's stance isn't a casual aside, it's a deliberate reclamation of nuance in an era where cancel culture often eclipses due process. "Kevin has been exonerated and I hear from Kevin, we text," she stated matter-of-factly to the Radio Times, referencing the 2023 London criminal trial where Spacey was acquitted on 9 counts of sexual assault. Her words cut through the noise like a well-honed soliloquy, reminding us that friendship, forged in the fires of collaboration, doesn't dissolve at the whisper of allegation. To grasp the profundity of Dench's support, one must rewind to their shared history. The duo first crossed paths in 2001's The Shipping News, a poignant adaptation of Annie Proulx's novel directed by Lasse Hallström. Set against the rugged Newfoundland coast, the film weaves tales of grief, redemption, and quirky kinship, with Spacey as Coyle, a bumbling everyman unraveling family secrets, and Dench as his eccentric Aunt Agnes, dispensing wisdom with a twinkle in her eye. Their on-screen rapport was electric, Dench's Agnes a grounding force to Spacey's Coyle, blending humor with heartache in scenes that linger like salt spray on the skin. Off-screen, the bond deepened. Dench, then 66 and already a dame, mentored the 42-year-old Spacey, who was riding high as artistic director of London's Old Vic Theatre. Under his tenure from 2004 to 2015, the venerable venue staged revivals that revitalized British theatre, drawing stars like Cate Blanchett and Ian McKellen. Dench, a frequent collaborator, appeared in productions like Philomena and A Number, praising Spacey's vision in interviews. "He's a brilliant director who brings out the best in everyone." This isn't Dench's first foray into defending Spacey amid the 2017 #MeToo maelstrom that toppled him from grace. As accusations piled up, 14 men alleging misconduct spanning decades, Hollywood distanced itself swiftly. Spacey was excised from all the money in the world and gore, his Old Vic legacy scrutinized. Yet Dench, in a 2019 documentary Spacey Unmasked, pushed back. "Are we going to negate 10 years at the Old Vic and everything that he did, how wonderful he's been in all those films?" Her query wasn't denial but a plea for proportion, acknowledging the pain of accusers while safeguarding a career's contributions. It's a perspective rooted in her own ethos, forgiveness as a radical act, informed by roles like Queen Elizabeth in Shakespeare in Love, where she embodied regal complexity over caricature. Spacey's acquittal in July 2023 marked a pivot. The jury, after 12 hours of deliberation, found no malice in encounters described as clumsy passes by the actor himself. Testifying with uncharacteristic candor, Spacey recounted a life of compartmentalized fame, where power imbalances bred misunderstandings. "I was stupid, naive and reckless," he admitted, denying predatory intent. The verdict didn't erase civil suits. 3 men, including an anonymous accuser from his Old Vic days, press on with claims seeking damages for emotional distress. Spacey vehemently denies these, calling them opportunistic fabrications in statements to The Telegraph. His life post-trial is nomadic. "I'm going where the work is. I literally have no home," he revealed, evoking images of a fallen titan drifting between hotels and Airbnbs. The quote, stripped of context by headlines, sparked an outpouring, fans offering couches, strangers sending prayers. Spacey clarified swiftly, "I am not homeless, but I am truly touched by your generosity." It's a vulnerability rarely seen in the man who once oozed Frank Underwood's menace. Dench's text exchanges with Spacey paint a picture of quiet solidarity. In an industry where alliances fracture under scrutiny, their correspondence, sporadic updates on health, theater gossip, mutual friends, stands as a lifeline. Dench, now 90, has weathered her own storms. Vision loss hasn't dimmed her advocacy from environmental causes to arts funding. Her support for Spacey aligns with broader defenses of presumed innocence. Peers like Liam Neeson echoed similar sentiments, arguing against trial by media. Critics, however, decry it as tone-deaf, overlooking survivors' trauma. Dench's response? A steadfast belief in redemption's possibility, drawn from notes on a scandal where she navigated moral ambiguity with finesse. Zooming out, this saga illuminates #MeToo's double-edged sword, vital accountability clashing with rushed judgments. Spacey's fall, from Oscar winner to pariah, mirrors Harvey Weinstein's, yet his acquittals complicate the narrative. He's since starred in indie fare like Peter 5-8, earning praise for unvarnished portrayals, and hosts a podcast dissecting his ordeal. Dench's endorsement could bolster his civil defense, signaling elite buy-in. As October looms, the High Court will dissect timelines, testimonies, and power dynamics from yesteryear. Will it vindicate or vilify? Spacey, ever the performer, prepares with characteristic bravado, vowing to tell my side fully.